Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up after last night's game night. Catherine and I had a bit of an evening in. We were supposed to go to a party, but there was a bit of an issue with the car. But yeah, so we had a night in playing games, and as you can see, we had a bit of a go at Arkham Horror. I thought we hadn't played it for a while, so see how we went last night. But unfortunately, Dexter and Amanda were no match for Shub Niggurath, and we were both devoured, and the Earth got pretty solidly screwed over. Anyway, I'll see you in the lounge room. I'll just finish tidying up here. Hello once again. I don't have, again, a hell of a lot to talk about this time round. I do have one apology for last turn. The Dwarf Lothario managed to somehow get an extra action into her turn. So it was discussed a little bit on YouTube, the error that I made. In my defense, and it's not really a very good defense, when we've been playing in the past with my friends, if a character doesn't move, then we normally allowed the character to have an extra action, but that's not actually within the rules itself, so my bad again. Hopefully it won't. It hasn't really affected the gameplay all that much. They weren't exactly in much danger where they were, so anyway, that's about it for this time round. I will see you at the board. And here we are once again in Malar's Maze. Not too much to start out with today, so we'll just move straight on to the start of the turn, and we'll move on as we normally do with Elroyce. Now Elroyce and Lothario are feeling pretty good about themselves. Elroyce this turn just wants to move into the next room down here, like this. One space into the room, and he's going to search for treasure. Now there's no listed treasure for the room, so what we'll do as we normally do is we'll shuffle the treasure deck and draw the top card. And it is a gem. Tucked into the toe of an old boot, you find a valuable gem. The stone is worth 50 gold coins. Record the money on the back of your character sheet. Okay, so pocketing the gem, Elroyce's turn comes to an end, and now we move on with Lothario. Now Lothario wants to move to the closed door in the fireplace room, open it, and hopefully fire a crossbow at something on the other side of it. So she'll move down there now, and open the door. And through the doorway, she sees a rock fall blocking the doorway, the hallway there, another one there, and a single doorway in the wall here. And that brings an end to Lothario's turn. That's all she wanted to do. I figure just because, you know, she's still got an action left, we might as well have her search the room that she's standing in for secret doors and traps. So she does that now, and she finds in front of the fireplace in this square here, there is a spear trap. Now we haven't encountered spear traps yet. I'll just explain what they do. Any player who triggers a spear trap will lose 1 body point if he rolls a skull on a combat dice. The spear trap only affects the first character to enter the square. Subsequent characters who move through this square will be unaffected. So there is a spear trap in this room. Seems like it's going to be fairly easy for them to avoid anyway, because they've already searched the room for everything else that they need to get out of it. Alright, that'll bring an end to Lothario's turn. Now we'll move on to Wilhelm and Barabel. Now Wilhelm, with his remaining 2 body points, has managed to gallantly flee and is now a bit farther away from the action. So what he wants to do now is search the corridor that he's in for secret doors and traps, and he's actually going to return to the north. He's not going to move very far, he only wants to move a couple of spaces to the north, hopefully to dissuade the skeleton from running around the corner and having a swing. So he searches for secret doors and traps, and he actually finds there's a spear trap as described before in the corridor in front of him. And now he's going to move 2 spaces back to the north. Alright, that ends the very eventful turn for Wilhelm. Barabel, he wants to attack the skeleton, hopefully kill it, and then he wants to move back through to the room with the secret door here and continue moving in that direction. So we'll start off with his attack on the skeleton. So wizards attack with 1 combat dice, so we will roll the wizard. And he manages to land a hit. So now the skeleton will defend. Skeletons defend with 2 combat dice. And once again the wizard has managed to kill a skeleton with his bare hands, as strange as that may be. Alright, dispatching the skeleton, Barabel moves to here, and that ends his turn. As there are no monsters remaining on the board, that brings an end to this turn. The doorway that's been discovered in the centre of the board, who knows, maybe that's the entrance to the laboratory that they've been searching for. We'll have to wait and find out in next turn. So that brings an end, as I said, to this turn. Thank you for watching once again. My name's Tinny, and this was Tortuga.